Welcome to another video of Excel Academy. In the previous video, we did about registered values and valuation. So we understood mainly that section 247 talks about registered values and the company's registered values and valuation rules 2017 is the applicable rules. So in this video, we will try to understand the qualification and experience to become a registered valuer. So for company secretaries, it's a very good field and I would highly recommend you to consider this in the future. So who can become a registered valuer? So it should be a person who has postgraduate degree or a postgraduate diploma with 3 years experience, or a person who is having a bachelor's degree with 5 years experience, or a member of ICSI or ICAI or the cost accountant. But what is most important is no matter who it is, they have to undergo through a qualification examination. So this is extremely important. So what we call that as the valuation examination. So valuation examination is for testing the professional knowledge, skills, values and ethics in valuation. So they are not just testing the knowledge of valuation, not just how whether the person knows how to do value, they're also testing whether he has good values in life, whether he has ethics in his life. And this is something very interesting, and only if you pass this exam then you can become a registered valuer. So the authority can conduct the examination, or they can also give the examination outsourced to any other or recognized valuation organization to conduct the examination. So once you finish the examination, you will become a member of the registered valuers organization. So what is very important for us to understand is that the authority may recognize and conduct the exam which is as good as any university exam, and this valuation exam is compulsory, and the authority should publish the syllabus, the format and the frequency of the valuation examination including the qualifying marks on the website at least 3 months before the exam. So even you can become a registered valuer if you pass the valuation exam. The person who passes the valuation exam shall receive an acknowledgement of passing the exam. That means he should get information that he has passed the exam. His result should be given to him. And the individual may appear for exam any number of times. That means even if they fail, they can write the exam again. So this is very good because it is not just because you are a member of ICAI or ICSI or the Cost Management Account Institute that you can do valuation. You have to write this exam and you have to pass this exam. Only then you are eligible to be called as a registered valuer under section 247. We further understand that after passing the exam and doing all the thing, when the valuation report is prepared, what should be there in the valuation report? So the valuer in his report should compulsorily state the background information of the asset. So what is he valuing? If it is something like shares, he should give the background information. The purpose of valuation, is there any investment coming in, or if the company wants to sell it off, or there is a merger or amalgamation, all the details. Then the third thing the report should have, the uh, identification of the valuer and other experts involved in the valuation. So that should be there. Then disclosure of the valuer's interest or conflict if any. So if the person who is doing valuation, if he is having some personal interest in that particular asset, he has to give full disclosure. After that, he has to give the date of appointment, that is the when he was asked to do the valuation, and then the inspections and investigations which he has done before he does the valuation report. That is extremely important. The nature and sources of the information used is what which he has been relied on, and the procedures adopted in carrying out the valuation. So this is extremely important, and all this should be in the report along with restrictions on use of the report if any. That means he can tell you can use the report for this purpose, you cannot use it for this purpose. He can give a clear writing in the report itself so that we know that what is allowed and what is not allowed about how we can use the report. After that, the valuation report should have the major factors that were considered during the valuation. So all the assumptions and the major factors should be given, and lastly the conclusion should be given, and a lot of disclaimers, limitations, caveats, very important, because it should protect the person who is giving the report. So protect the person means the registered valuer should protect himself. How he can protect himself? By caveats, limitations, disclaimers, to explain that what is his limitation, on what basis he has given the valuation report. That was a brief understanding about registered valuers and valuation. So we covered in brief the section 247 and the company's registered valuers and valuation rules. If you want to know more, you can buy our CS Executive online courses to know everything about valuation and the valuation report. For more videos, subscribe to Excel Academy to do well in your company secretary course.